Hello fellow humans, my name is Jackie if you're new here. The team of MioMat was so kind and sent me their MioMat machine to try out, test for you and review. Just a little disclaimer, we just got baby kittens, so if you hear some noise in the background, I'm really sorry. Just don't get confused if you hear something in the background, it's the cats. Let's jump right into it. What is the MioMat? The MioMat is a plant milk maker, but I would also see it as a plant-based kitchen all-rounder in your vegan kitchen. First and foremost, it's a plant milk maker that makes raw and cooked milks. However, when the team of MioMat reached out to me and explained to me what the product can do, I got really excited about all the other options and possibilities with this plant milk maker. Because you can also make soups, you can make porridge, you can make smoothies, and so on. Many options. Let's talk a little bit about the technical specifics. It's a very big product and it can hold 1.2 liters, which is I think 40 ounces. It has overall 8 food programs. It has a digital control panel that kind of reminds me of rice cookers. It has a smart temperature control system, so it's controlling how hot it gets in there so it doesn't overheat and burn. The main part, so this lower part is very lightweight compared to the top, which is pretty heavy. When you get your MioMat, you get a ton of different things. So first of all, it comes with this recipe book and instruction book, a grinding cylinder ring that you sometimes use, sometimes not, depending on what program and what you exactly want to do with the MioMat. It comes with a strainer, a measuring cup, and as said, it has different kinds of settings. The only setting that I personally am not the biggest fan of is the porridge setting, because the porridge gets rather runny. The other settings are really amazing. I also like that the smoothie setting is perfect for preparing ice cream popsicle bases, so you can make ice cream popsicles at home in the summer. And I think the soup settings, there's 2 soup settings, creamy and chunky, is perfect, especially now for the cold season, for winter time. I wrote down some cons and some pros, and I will start with the cons. So as said, it comes with this recipe book. It's not super thick, it's definitely bigger than from what I've seen from other nut milk makers. I feel like it's not enough. I want a bigger variety, I want more recipes. However, of course, you can get creative and try out your own recipes. Just be careful with not overfilling the product with produce. Thankfully, they share a lot of recipes on their website as well, so you definitely have another addition to these recipes on their website, so I totally recommend you checking that out. My next con is that you really have to be careful with overfilling the product with produce. I tried one of my own recipes in the MioMat and I accidentally overfilled it a little bit. It made a huge mess. But yeah, just be careful, because especially when you overfill, it tends to like just stop and not work. Overall, just, you know, don't overfill it. It's easy to overfill it with produce, in my opinion, so really be careful. Okay. Another con is definitely that, Another con is definitely that it's a very big product. It's very chunky, so yeah. And if you have a small kitchen, just a small apartment, you really have to find a place where you can put it long term. And so for me, I had to like declutter my kitchen to find a good place where I can set it. But since it is a big product, it also comes with pros. And this will bring me to my pros. You can make big batches of plant milk with this product. You can make bigger batches of soup with this. You can make bigger batches of baby food. I really like that. It really makes making plant milk low effort. If you don't want to like regularly make your plant milk and just prepare it in bigger batches, this is definitely perfect. And as said, if you want to make your own baby food and purees or applesauce, things like that, fruit purees, all of that, you can make that in bigger batches, and 1.2 liters is really a lot. Of course, another pro is that you don't have to buy plant milks from the store anymore. No more packaging. It really turns the whole plant milk thing into a zero waste thing. It's definitely gentler on the environment, and also you will save money long term because you don't have to buy plant mix in the store anymore. It's cheaper to make your own at home. So a lot of store-bought plant milks don't have a lot of nut in them. Usually if you buy almond milk, there's maybe 2% almond in there really. The rest is preservatives, added oils, water, salt, all these like kind of like odd things added. You definitely get more of the raw food itself, and you know what goes into your plant milks. The brand is really family friendly. They have a lot of kid and children recipes on their website as well to make it super fun for your children and babies, which I thought was really nice too. Another thing that I really liked using the soup setting is that it's not a lot of work to get a nice meal. You put your ingredients in the MioMat, you let it run for 20-30 minutes depending on the setting. While it's working, while it's doing its thing, you can do whatever you like. You can relax, you can do chores, you can just enjoy your free time. And I think it's so great to have a machine like that and a setting like that, because especially after a long day of work, it's just so great to not having to worry about cooking too much. You just have to cut your vegetables, put it all in there, and you're done. You don't have to stand in front of the stove or anything like that. Perfect for the cold season. We are really enjoying that setting. I think I even like the soup setting more than the actual milk setting. Another thing that I really liked about their brand and their website is that they have a pulp section, which means they show you what to do with the pulp. Because usually if you do nut milks, you'll have like the shredded nut left over. You can of course dry it, bake it, put it in your food processor and make almond meal and use it that way. They also have great recipes on there. You're really using everything of what you've been putting in there, which is awesome. It's relatively easy to clean. It's of course a little chunky, but if you clean it right after using it and it's still wet, everything flushes out really easily. The only thing that I wished would have come with it would have been like a brush specifically for the MioMat, maybe like a long brush that can really get in there. I really struggle with cleaning this part here with a regular dish brush. So yeah, I wish they had like a brush specifically made for it, but even without the specific brush, you can still clean it. You just have to like brush a little bit more around the blades. These were the pros and cons after using it for 2 to 3 weeks now. Isn't it just like a food processor? I would say yes and no, because yes, it is kind of like a food processor. However, I think the main difference with most nut milk makers is that they have like a heating option and they can heat up the milks or soups or whatever you're making in it. It allows to like cook milks, especially if you want to do like, I think soy milk has to be cooked before it's safe to drink, and there's, you know, just specific things that just need to be cooked before you can eat them. A food processor can heat your things and you usually have to manually use it, stand there, and with that it does all of the work on its own. You don't have to like be there and, you know, control how something is. Okay, I'm not sure what that was. Also, another difference to a food processor is that the MioMat operates at a high RPM. So it grinds the food precisely, which allows using fewer ingredients with better, smoother results. What they also mention on their website is that they have a unique raw program that does not exceed 42 Celsius, which is 108 Fahrenheit. And this allows the nuts to release their flavor without losing nutrients. So it definitely has a couple more options and extras compared to a regular food processor. Last but not least, we have to answer the question, what does it cost? So the original price of the MioMat is $279.95. Right now it's available on their website for $179.95 plus free shipping. So I hope that this video kind of helped you making your decision by showing you the pros and the cons. So in conclusion, I think it's a great product. I personally think this is especially great for young families and also for people that are, you know, like smoothie and soup fans and don't want to like do it all on their own. and rather have a machine do it for them. Of course, if you want to make your own plant milks and you want to make huge batches, big batches that last for a while in your fridge. And yeah, again, a big thank you to the team of MioMat who sent me this product for free. However, if you decide to buy this product, I'm not earning anything on you buying this. I didn't earn any money by making this video testing the product for them. They were just so kind to send it to me for free, and they were just happy about getting some reviews and some feedback because it just launched in the United States. The MioMat is originated in Chile, and so it's just coming to the US. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video may help you with making your decision on buying a MioMat. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye!